In politics, a long line of people usually means a long line of voters waiting to cast a ballot. But this long line, this is constituents who are actually waiting their turn to speak to one person. They're waiting in line to try to speak to their member of Congress, who is Republican Kevin Kiley. They are waiting in line in Congressman Kiley's office in Nevada City, California, so they can each, one by one, ask him to please hold a town hall with them.
We haven't seen him in person. We have so many things, so many issues. Of course, the economy, Social Security, the environment, veterans' concerns, education, the Department of Education, the tariffs.
ABC 10 asked Kiley if he plans to have a town hall anytime soon. He says because his district is so large, teletown halls have been more convenient for him and his constituents, and that one is in the works.
So I think we have our next one scheduled pretty soon, within the next week or two, something like that. We'll do them once a month or something like that through the rest of this year.
But Kiley's congressional website shows there are no scheduled upcoming teletown halls or in-person meetings. ABC 10 reached out to his office to get a comment regarding town hall meetings and a response to the criticism, but his spokesperson did not provide an update.
I'm sure we've got one scheduled. I'm sure it's, don't look at my website. Can we schedule something? Don't schedule something. With no official town hall on the schedule, the local Indivisible chapter plans to hold their own town hall for Congressman Kiley's constituents. They're going to do that on March 20th. Perhaps Congressman Kiley will teleport in or something. Meanwhile, check out what's happening in New Jersey. For several weeks now, people in the congressional district represented by Republican Congressman Tom Kean have been asking him to hold a town hall as well. So far, no joy, but somebody's going to fill that vacuum. Now that the Democratic former congressman who used to hold that seat, who lost that seat to Tom Kean in 2022, he says he's ready to go and he'll do it. Former Democratic Congressman Tom Malinowski has now announced that he will hold an in-person town hall in his very competitive former district on Thursday night this week, because the Republican who represents that district now is apparently too afraid to do it. Consider also what's going on in Wisconsin. Republican Congressman Derek Van Orden has been refusing to hold a town hall with his constituents as well. This weekend, Democratic Congressman Mark Pocan, who represents a neighboring district, he stepped in to hold one this weekend, essentially to take in the slack. Congressman Pocan arranged to hold the town hall that he had this weekend way over in the corner of his district, about as close as he could get to the neighboring Republican district that's represented by Derek Van Orden. He invited Congressman Van Orden to show up. The congressman did not, but his constituents did.
Karen and Mark Essex live in Van Orden's district and say that they're upset at the representative for not being transparent with them.
He doesn't do any town halls, and very disappointed in that. He's not listening to us. He's not representing us.
He didn't show up, and he's unwilling to talk about the basic issues that we have.
The local news station WKOW wrote up the event like this, quote, "In a town with just over 1,000 residents, hundreds of people packed the Village of Belmont's community building Saturday. The building was filled to capacity, with people even waiting outside and peeking through the windows to hear Congressman Mark Pocan." Congressman Pocan may have inspired more than a huge turnout in that corner of his district. Today, the Democrat who narrowly lost to Republican Congressman Derek Van Orden, today she announced that she's going to go up against him again this November. Rebecca Cook is her name. As Congressman Mark Pocan put it this morning, quote, "I think Derek Van Orden's morning just got bad."